And hi guys, and welcome to this live trailer reaction of Battlefield 2042 or Battlefield 6. Now before we see this trailer, well, actually after it we're going to talk about the game and yeah, what can we expect, which is going to be a lot to talk about, but I'm gonna try to keep it brief, guys. So this trailer came out today. I was a bit, well, surprised because I expected for anything at all, to just come out at E3 because it's like a few days apart. But I guess we're going to get the gameplay on E3 and now we're getting the trailer. So let's see the trailer. I'm going to give you my honest reaction as usual, and after that we're gonna jump in and answer some Battlefield questions, I guess. And of course, hi to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna address you after the trailer reaction, guys. So let's see the trailer. Oh boy. I hope you can hear it. Yeah. Okay. Well, this looks beautiful. We're already starting. Okay. Oh my god, this is breathtaking. Uh-oh. This transition, typically for Battlefield. Very cool. This looks so good. What the heck is happening here? Going to space? It's like a special map. It's trying to make sense of the game. Helicopter chases. Yeah, I can see that happening when the helicopters collide. Great way to take out a helicopter. That's what it is. Planes? This looks photorealistic. What the heck? You're gonna shoot with a gun? Really? This became Fast and the Furious very fast. Really? is happening. Freaking tornado on the map. Okay. Wow. Like it doesn't matter if there is a tornado here. Oh, flies, dude. Never mind. Oh boy, this is so epic. Okay, so June 13th, and I'm gonna cover it. God damn it. Okay, so the trailer itself, guys, it's absolutely epic. Let's break it down a bit. Hi to everybody in the chat. Now I can say hi to you guys now that we got through, the trailer. So, hi to my Primarchs, dear Clayton, dear Apple, dear Ivy, Materian. Oh, Zach, hi to you. Materian, Aurelian, and of course Claudius. Dark, hi to you too. Oh! Hi to you, Steven. Hi. Okay, guys, so here's the thing. The biggest disappointment for me is that this is going to be only a multiplayer game. Yeah, if you haven't heard. This to me is a huge pain because I love campaigns. I mean, more than the multiplayer, I love campaigns. I prefer campaigns. I want a freaking campaign. I want a story. I don't want multiplayer as much as I want, a campaign, because a multiplayer can never like keep my attention for too long. I played the multiplayer of Battlefield 1 and 5. It was fine, but it just is not something that it can literally keep me playing. I play other games that are multiplayer that keep like my attention for longer, but Call of Duty and Battlefield, because you die too fast and all of that, they can't really, keep me there for too long. Now, Battlefield 5 multiplayer was pretty fun. I enjoyed it more than I enjoy Call of Duty, so I played for a while. But after that, I just, totally lost interest. It's not like the multiplayer is bad, it's just me that I lost interest, but I mean that, of course, a campaign is the main game. At least that's how I feel. That's the main game, that's the heart of the game, that's the game. And the multiplayer has always been an addition of that. But now it's the opposite. So, there's that. Hey Patrick, hi to you too. I'm gonna get, yeah, Ivy. Story mode is where it's at, guys. Okay, let's see some of the Battlefield 2042 fact, yeah. And then we're going to try to break down what I think that what we saw in the trailer means. So what does Battlefield 2042 launch, when, and what platforms? So it launches on October 22. It will launch, of course, on Xbox One, Series XS, PlayStation 4, 5, PC, on Steam, Origin, and Epic Game Store. Okay. So October this year actually is a bit earlier than I thought, which is great. Open beta. Will there be an open beta? Yes, in the months leading up to launch, we will host an open beta available to all players across all platforms. If you pre-order any of the editions of Battlefield 2042, you'll get an early access to the open beta. Stay tuned. Yeah. Guys, I'm really not sure about any pre-orders anymore. It's better to wait to see the game in action, to see some reviews, and then decide. There's no need to pre-order anything. It's not like physical copies. Who's gonna buy physical copy for PC, for instance? But anyway, if you're gonna get the game, it's not like it's gonna like, finish or something. It's gonna like go out of stock. There's no chance of that, I don't think. So what, yeah, why is anybody needs to pre-order anything? Really? And a lot of times people just get burned from that. When Battlefield 2042 launches, you'll be able to take on a revamped version of the conquest and breakthrough experiences from previous Battlefield games. Like, what the heck, like X maps or something? The all new Hazard Zone is a thrilling new addition to the franchise, and we can't wait to tell you more about the brand new experience where you can discover unexpected battles and enter the wide universe of Battlefield. I'm not sure about that. This is regarding the modes that you can play in Battlefield, and there's not supposed to be a battle royale, but this is kind of like that in a way. How many players does Battlefield 2042 support? For the first time in Battlefield's history, 128 players, wow, can enjoy the all-out war at the same time. Wow, this is, yeah, pretty substantial. This colossal player count equals entirely new gameplay, opportunities, and epic Battlefield moments. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that when I break down the footage. Just a moment. What are the maps in Battlefield 2042? You can learn about all the vast dynamic maps in Battlefield 2042 on the maps page. This, sorry. Set across the globe, these massive battlefields will give you an even greater sense of spectacular, large-scale war and have been crafted through a revamped designed philosophy. So they took something old, made it into new. That's how I understand it, at least some of the maps. Let me see what your guys are saying. Huh. I'm not sure about that, Steven. Yeah, well, Matty, what to tell ya? I mean, here you don't really get anything besides the uh, the ability to play the beta earlier, but other than that, it doesn't seem that you're gonna get anything. We'll see when the game, approaches. It's not gonna be like the trailer, like, not even a little bit like the trailer. I mean, on June 13th, we're gonna see gameplay at least. Okay, what are specialists? The new specialist system lets you choose your role on the battlefield and form hand-tailored squads. Based on Battlefield's 4 classes, specialists have one unique specialty and trait, but the rest of the loadout is fully customizable. Oh, that's good. Choosing and equipping your specialist allows you to build synergies within your squad and empower yourself to take on any battle situation. There will initially be 10 specialists available in Battlefield 2042. Meet the first 4 and learn more on the specialist page. Yeah, that's not that interesting to me, but okay. What weapons, vehicles, and other equipment will be available in Battlefield 40? I don't know, I say 40. 2042. You'll be able to use a full roster of cutting-edge weapons, vehicles, jets. Wow! Helis and all new equipment inspired by near future. But the near future, yeah. Summon the Ranger, a robotic dog built for battle. Yeah, we saw that. Use the Sarit pistol to revive squad members from afar. Oh, that's good. Employ a grappling hook to reach new places. That's also good. I enjoy a grappling hook in a first-person game like you can see with Necromunda and Doom Eternal. Don a wingsuit, deploy a recon drone, and more. What are the live services plans for Battlefield? We are taking a new approach to live service for a Battlefield game where players will be given the service and evolution they have come to expect from modern multiplayer games. All aimed at keeping the community playing together for years to come. I mean, that to me means multiple, well, microtransaction, keep you on buying things, and all of that. That is why I just don't like live service types of games. I just want the substantial, a lot more meaningful campaign. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's pretty much it. So, we're going to wait for the gameplay review, guys. Let's check the trailer real quick once again. And I'm gonna comment on some of the things that we can see. I mean, and how this is going to translate to the game. So yeah, what this tells me and what the trailer tells me is that we are just going to see a vast multiplayer maps because there are so many people on the map, 120 people. Probably it's not going to be that hard to find each other on the map. I just wonder how much time is going to take, like one match. Matches, if they're too long, it's not going to be very practical for some players, especially like me, I just prefer to have like 10 minutes matches of any multiplayer game so I can just enjoy it and be done with it and not be, tied up to the chair and that there's a lot of multiplayer games that's not like ideal to me. I can lower the volume, I thought that I did, but I guess no. So if like the matches are too long, that's just not gonna be ideal. Well, once again, if this game doesn't like drop in my hands in some circumstances, magical circumstances, somebody actually gives me the code or anything like that, I would not, in my honest opinion, as much as I love Battlefield, even more than Call of Duty in a way, and I haven't actually gotten Call of Duty yet, the new one. So I would not buy this because it doesn't have a campaign. That is it. I know how modern games are these days, and this is not catering to me, somebody that just wants a freaking campaign and to enjoy the story. I mean, okay, so this basically showcases, yes, the different kinds of vehicles that are going to be very specialized for the particular map. So tanks that can, go through the snow and all of that. Okay, let me just check the comments real quick, guys. Yeah, change the window. So, what do you guys think so far? Dear Clayton, the trail looks amazing, but this is typical of how they promote these multiplayer games. It looks epic, but in practice they feel very different from the epicness of the trailers. Absolutely. Absolutely, that's gonna be it. Especially when you die in 2 seconds. Although, like it says there, somebody is gonna be able to heal the other player, that's gonna be great. I really prefer, for this game to not have the Call of Duty factor in general, like, hello, hello, hello. So, yeah, if they can make it like players have more health and make that work, that's gonna be great. Track vehicles in my life, 1000 HP. Well, I hope when the game launches, please have toward day one. Oh yeah, I hope that they're gonna, they're gonna patch it. It's gonna be optimized. This engine, I think, is the same engine that it always had. One of the best engines, actually, still to this day that I ever seen. Just looks better, more realistic, but very, very light. So, I really like the engine, how it looks. Yeah, there I read the bugs, but yeah, it's not characteristic, to Battlefield, so I hope it doesn't do that. No, that's not a. It never was a tactical game, but hi, Rio. Yeah, spawn die, spawn die. Just it's very like demotivating, Okay, especially there's so many people and Call of Duty, but in other games too, that they don't have anything else to do. So basically, they are playing the games since the very freaking beginning, and they even play every possible minute when the beta comes out. And they are all already specialists, and by the time that you get into the game, they're already so good, and they just kill everyone like right away, and it's just super demotivating because by the time you get good, you're already super tired from the multiplayer, super tired from the whole experience. So it's really like a turn off for me. Like I said, Battlefield always a bit better in that regard compared to Call of Duty, but still. So yeah, as you can see, the epicness of this is going to be that yeah, we're going to be in these kinds of maps where there's launching shovels and shovels, sorry, launching like yeah, space ships, okay, and this is always, I mean, this is only going to be like in the background, so it's not like you're going to get to interact with it. And what if this thing launches, like what that's gonna do? It's just for freaking background, and you can't see these things and enjoy them because you're too worried to not get shot in the head all the time. So I'm not sure if that's gonna make much of a difference. This is interesting. I mean, it basically implies that you're going to be in a Godzilla movie without Godzilla or Kong, and you're just going to be able to fly with the helicopters and shoot each other. And there's one helicopter that was like, hidden from sight, and he all of a sudden joins the fight, but the other two guys didn't see what happened and they just crashed into each other. Oh my god, it is so tense, I tell ya. Okay. I mean, this is the trailer, but in the actual gameplay, it's gonna be just basically, oh, I got the helicopter for 2 seconds, but somebody shot me down from the sky. I mean, that's probably how it's gonna go. Oh, damn it! I'm sorry, guys. It's midnight and 12 minutes now. I really have to go to bed, but we have a bit more to go. So yeah, or there's gonna be this guy that everybody are going to think that he's a jerk because he got a helicopter. Now he's gonna kill all the other players on the rooftop on this particular map. Yeah, but there's gonna be a buggy on ATV. Sorry, Bulgarian. I'm thinking Bulgarian. And you're just gonna launch the helicopter, but you're gonna die because, yeah, you're gonna jump from the ATV or buggy. Oh, die Mojo. Oh, well, I never played the first games though. I think I started from Battlefield, not 1, but before Battlefield 1. I'm pretty sure. And okay, they're gonna, fly these two. That has to be a huge map in order for us to fly like freely, because if you remember in the previous Battlefield games, whenever you had to fly with a helicopter, you just ran out of the map like right away. You just ran out of map. There was no map. So it's like, get back into the map, get back. So yeah, that was annoying. But yeah, some Michael Bay stuff are happening here for sure. Michael Bay, did you produce this game but you didn't tell anyone? This looks so Michael Bay-ish. I mean, Michael Bay's movies are very awesome to look at, so there's that. And a tornado, that reminded me immediately of Battle Royale, but instead of like the zone closing, you just have a tornado that's just gonna take out everybody. It's probably something like this. But if you had, or I mean, if you have like a fly suit, maybe you're gonna get away with it. Like, what about the rest, of the team? Yeah. So basically, guys, I think that this is going to be a game with amazing graphics, probably very good optimized, since it's going to be able to handle so many people on screen, so many real players on screen. There's gonna be some very fun times in terms of the beginning of the game. You know, when you first start the multiplayer, it's always an exciting time, and then it's gonna be not exciting at all, and you're gonna be forgetting about it because there's just no substance. At least that is how I think it's gonna be. That there's not going to be any substance to the game, and it's going to be one of those games that you're just getting tired of them really, really fast. Yeah. So if Call of Duty just comes out with a story for the next Call of Duty, which is not supposed to be anytime soon because the previous came out a few months ago actually. I mean, it would beat Battlefield in that regard for sure. I'm just yeah, really disappointed. I was looking forward to this, but without the campaign, even if I could get it, I'm not getting it. I'm just not getting it. Like I said, it just if like somebody gives me the key from somewhere, okay, fine, sure, gonna try it, gonna stream it, but otherwise, I'm personally not giving my money for this. But of course, let me know what you think. Okay, let me check your last comment before I go. Vasak, so some of the features described are similar to the mods for Battlefield 2. Battlefield 2? Is there a Battlefield 2? Like Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5? Starting to lose track of those games. But I'm pretty sure I played everything since Battlefield 1 and before that. Well, they did say what I read that you know there's gonna be some maps that are basically reused from the previous games. That is the laziest way to do a game. They don't have to hire much of voice actors. They don't have to like write a story, you know, hire writers, any of this. This is so easy, and EA, you know, believes in games that can be monetized and that have no end. Actually, I read an interview, I think, with one of EA's leads or like CEO, I'm not sure who was that, but he basically said that normal games with the story are like boring or old type of games because they had ends. And you know, live service games do not end, so yeah. And I'm like, okay, I do want to play a game with a substantial story that does have an end, so I can finish it, you know, and be happy that I did. And just have this experience that the multiplayer will never give me because there's just nothing there. There's some games that are perfect for multiplayer, like Chivalry, for instance, and you can have a ton of fun in Chivalry Medieval Warfare, which I'm looking forward to. The game came out today. So that is an exciting game for me because it's one of the most played games in terms of multiplayer that I personally ever touched in my life, and the other one is Overwatch. So those two kept me playing for a few years, and I got a ton of enjoyment out of them. Just very, very fun. But those are few and far in between that I personally can get enough of a good time. So, you know, they keep my attention. So I just prefer the freaking single player, especially for these games. Okay, let me just catch up real quick. So if you have something to say, guys, you have to say it right now. Okay. Uh, oh, for instance, I mean, this just came to my mind. Like, Far Cry 6 was made. I mean, they make it for like 5 years, and they really did their homework in terms of guerrilla warfare and how those types of soldiers do things, and you know that island of Yara, it's not Cuba, it's just, you know, it's different. I mean, it's supposed to be like inspired, but they did change a ton of things to not be similar to Cuba as much as you think. The point is, they did a ton of things to make sure we have a story, and then if we have a multiplayer, that's just totally separate thing. So I'm happy about that. We still yet to see it, and I hope that this is gonna be one of the Far Cries that I can finally finish and, you know, make me finish it. But at least they really tried, hired good actors, and wrote the freaking story. So, and we can play with the male or female, which is great, and they're both voiced acted. So I'm happy with that. You have a third person view on some of the, well, like horse riding, or at least that's how it looks like for now from the trailers. You have third person when you shoot stuff with your backpack, and you have at least 5 or 4 different backpacks that you can choose from with different abilities. They're just layers upon, with that game. You can customize your vehicles. You have a pet alligator and a dog, and just, I mean, those are some of the good stuff that Ubisoft that came out with. That, I mean, they're also similar to what we get from Assassin's Creed in a way. Elements here and there that, they just see what works and they make it better and build upon that. That's still something. For sure, it's a lot better than no campaign and no stories. I'm just saying. And the weapons variety is going to be mind blowing, especially the CD player gun. That is hilarious and just so fun. So I'm basically now a lot more excited about Far Cry, which is kind of weird because it's like, one of these gaming franchises that is not like on my top, but for sure I'm always looking to try them. And yeah, and I mean, I'm always excited, but it's just a bummer that I can never finish them, unlike a lot of other games. But now Battlefield just fell so from grace. So now Far Cry 6 just looks so much more exciting to me. Okay. Okay, quickly. I really have to, because now that you mention it, guys, I really have to go and remember what the heck did I played from Battlefield. I mostly remember what I played from Call of Duty, but not, but I don't remember that much of a Battlefield, although I really like those games. Huh, Vietnam, interesting. Yeah, Patrick, it does look, I mean, it is a money grab. It's literally that because to skip to make a story mode, to skip, I mean, to cut corners or so many things, because when you're not doing a story, like I mentioned, you're cutting voice acting, writing, level design in particular, characters, I mean, so many things. So for sure, it's a money grab. They want to make you keep playing, keep paying, and yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Dice needs to roll the dice on this one. Yeah, Steven, that's a good one. Hey, Seth, hi to you. Space Battlefield. Oh, well, that's a very good point because Call of Duty and okay, thanks, Seth. Call of Duty tried to go into space, and that was totally a very bad idea, and I just hated that Call of Duty space game because of the shooting, because it just didn't feel right. I said that like 500 times, but it felt like shooting with blanks. It just the weapons didn't feel very good, and the optimization was horrendous. FPS like dropping all over the place when it came out. So yeah, and I mean, I don't personally mind the futuristic setting, like not at all. I mean, I like the previous Call of Duty where it was World War II. It was good, it felt good. But I can go with future or not future, I'm fine. It's just that the game itself wasn't compelling at all, and since I couldn't play it with so much stuttering, I was like, no, like I'm not wasting time on this. Yeah, it's exactly lazy, not creative, especially when they're going to use previous maps like they said and implied. Oh, well, thanks. Oh, that's a very good point. The gene seed. Okay. The my gene seed. That's a good one. It seems like they cut out 50% of the game and are gonna chop it up and give it to us in paid DLC. Um, well, as far as it seems right now, if the game doesn't have a story initially, it will not be put into a DLC at all. It's just gonna continue adding more maps and like more cosmetics, like more vehicles, maybe stuff like that. But I don't see how a live service game has any interest in putting a story because, like I've said, that's just whole another development. Terminator future. Well, whatever, when just like TV is go anywhere, just make a story. Make a good story. Like go on the moon. I don't care. Just make a good story. Skynet, yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of games could do that, but you can have a free to play game and just monetize it with some other stuff, and Ubisoft themselves mm, plan to release games, AAA games, to be like free to play or at least free. Sorry, I'm just very sleepy. It's very late. So, free to play versions of their games like Tom Clancy, The Division, maybe even Assassin's Creed. But hopefully, guys, we're going to find out more about all of that. And yeah, Ubisoft is actually one of the first showcases at E3. In any case, I'm gonna try to cover everything that really matters. Not only to me, but just in general. PlayStation's not gonna be there because they already had their PlayStation event before this. But Xbox, Square Enix, like I said, Ubisoft, EA, and Xbox, and what else was it? Well, a lot. Oh, Bethesda. So we are gonna have a lot to talk about and a lot to cover, and I'm just gonna live stream everything and comment live, react, talk with you guys live on that. So stay tuned for all the E3 coverage, and I hope that's gonna be exciting, guys. I really, really do. And there's supposed to be actually that Bethesda game Star something. Totally forgot right now. They're maybe gonna rebuild that and looks interesting, so we'll see how it goes, guys. Maybe, they're not gonna blow our caps off, but maybe they're just gonna like pivot them a bit because, the pandemic, everything, yeah, slowed down. So, and last year there was not any E3, and this is the first time we get it digitally. So from that side, Starfield, thank you very much, Jake Lighton. So from that side, I think that maybe just maybe, we're going to be like 50% impressed. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, guys. Oh, yeah, and there's a thank you for saying James Cameron because they're gonna present probably the brand new Avatar game, or at least something from the Avatar game. I mean, the movie is going to come out next year and they have to be ready with the game, and the game and the movie is gonna come out like at the same time, so they're already neck deep into developing it, and for the next year they're just gonna probably polish it. So Avatar game from Ubisoft coming at the end of next year, just have that in mind. So maybe you're going to see something from that, even a little bit. I'm gonna be happy. So I'm personally very excited about an Avatar game or a movie. I played the previous game, but that was so long ago that I have no idea if I finished it. But I remember that it was colorful and I liked some aspects of it. So yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah, an Avatar game. Yeah, Avatar 2, absolutely. So guys, sleep well if you have my time. I know that you don't. I mean, some of you, but some of you do. And have a great rest of the week, and just yeah, keep your eyes peeled for E3 and me covering the event. And as always, guys, if you'd like to support me, you can check out down below the links to everything and my OnlyFans, where I do my meaningful sex educational content plus fitness, health, nutrition, everything that I can help you with. And yeah, guys, see you very soon. Sleep well and love you, my dear Garrities, Golden Astartes. Thank you for being with me for this Battlefield coverage. Bye bye.